this upcoming video, I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful painting with the use of real leaves from your backyard or your neighborhood. So join me on this fun adventure we're going to go on together. Hello everybody, we today are going to be painting some beautiful blue flowers and white flowers with a kitchen knife, a spoon, a Q-tip, some dental floss, and some real leaves. What am I going to do with these? And a sponge. So what we're going to first do is we're going to start off with a nice white background, and I'm going to put the white background, just put the paint directly right on there. Hope you can see this well. And I'm just going to grab some water from my brushes and just it around like this. This way we can cover the canvas. So some of the flowers I do are really large and some I do are really small. And I'm also going to just quickly do the sides right now. So that is done. So you take that and you just take the sponge and you just sponge it on. And at the end of your painting, after it's all dry, you can go and you can fix your edges, whether or not you want to paint them black or orange or whatever color you want. And let me just turn this around. Do those. I love this process. It's very, very therapeutic. Everything's nice and white. And with that, I'm going to do a little mustard yellow on the back as well. So I've got my sponge with the white paint, and I'm just going to take a little bit of yellow, mustard yellow. It's called Yellow Ochre Deep from Artist Loft, and I'm just going to put that on the back, just to give it a bit of contrast. And it's amazing the different colors you can choose for, and it makes such a difference on the painting. And so that's kind of yellow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put more white down here because I like it going from the darker to the yellow, or the yellow to the light white. So I'm going to add that. And in my last video, I was going to add some molding paste or some glossy gel to my flowers, but I didn't get a chance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that to the painting at the end. If you were here, I would tell you to remind me. But, okay. So we've got that. I actually like that background. Okay, so we've used that. Okay, so now we're going to start, and I'm going to do fairly large flowers, and I've got the Ultramarine Blue here, and we're going to just start directly on the canvas like this. big blue spot. And maybe put 3 and there. There we go. We've got 5 of those. Then I'm going to do some white flowers just in this section right over here. There. Just to add some interest. And at the bottom of a flower. Okay. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take a brush. There we go. Had a little bit of white paint on it before, or gray, but that should be fine. Probably won't even notice. So you can see I've got a couple dots on here. I'm going to go like this. And I'm just going to make larger kind of leaves, or petals, I should say. And it doesn't matter if you're perfect or not. It really doesn't matter at all. Because sometimes nature is just not perfect, and it's you know, the more you think about it, the less it actually even works out. So my suggestion to you when you're painting, just enjoy the process and the feeling of the paint going around, you know. And here we go. There's a nice blue one, and then there's another blue flower. This is just the sort of basic starting point of the painting. And I like to use a lot of paint. So just because when it dries, it sort of adds a really cool effect. So I'm going to add some more ultramarine to these ones. And it just pops off the canvas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bit of white and I'm going to just make it on some of the petals. You can see. And then what I'm going to do after that is I'm going to take another double of the white, you can see like that, and I'm just going to add a lighter blue, some little smaller flowers here. Okay, so I'm going to put that brush there, and I'm going to, this goes from a previous painting. It's got a bit of a gray tinge into this. I'm just going to wipe it off with a napkin here. It'll just add a little bit of depth to the white. I'm just going to add a tiny bit of the metallic white that I have. Sometimes you get, I'm going to put the metallic white in there. And a little bit of the mustard color on the brush. So I put it directly on the brush. And let me see, I'm just going to put it here. I'm going to take a bit of the white and mix it in. And I like that, yeah, that yellow. So I'm going to put it over here. There we go. Add some more to the yellow to these ones. And just don't be scared to use your paint. It's just a beautiful process when you're mixing it all up. You can mix some of the blue in there. And it's just all about having a good time, you know, when you're painting, and you just go where you're kind of guided to go, what needs spots filled. Now, this has a lot of paint. I'm going to put that there. And the blue for me, is missing a little bit of something. And I think that is going to be, I think, some maybe a little bit of red, like a red with the blue. So I'm going to take the red, you can see the red, and I'm just going to mix it here with the blue as the center. Can you see what I'm doing? And then I'm going to take that, I'm going to put some darker bit over there as well. Put some more red, just to add an interest focal point in the center of the blue flowers. Not too much, just a dabble. A dabble do ya. And there we go. Okay, so it's kind of nice actually. And you know, now that I've added that red, might add just a squish of red right here. Oops. There we go. And sometimes, yeah, just put it over here. There. Okay. So now we've done that. I'm going to add a little bit more interest here. I'm going to take the Q-tip that we had. I'm going to take that inner blue part. I'm just going to put it here. See that what I'm doing right here? I'm going around in circles in these kind of flowers right here. Make it kind of an interesting circular. There we go. All around. And we can color in the petals. We can just go, just play. And then this one, that we'll do a circle here. And sometimes I like to just go a little bit crazy on the sides. You know, it's just interesting. It just makes things interesting. So I'm going to do that wherever the dental floss leads me. Okay, so I've done that. And the spoon, I'm going to just take the spoon and I'm going to, in our last video, we did some doppels with adding the paint, but I'm just going to take and to press it down. Okay, now, one thing I want to do is add that, oh yes, I'm going to add the leaf, or show you how to add the leaves. So I'm going to take a leaf, can you see? And I'm going to put paint on it. And I'm going to get a brush. It has a little excess pink in it, but that's okay. So like that, I'm just going to go like that and paint it. Get to the edges so that when you use it, okay, I'm just trying to think of where I can put a nice pretty leaf. So I'm going to turn it around like that. I'm going to press it and press it down so I get the shape of the leaf. There we go. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. There we go. And I'm going to add a little bit more paint. I'm going to take a little bit of the mustard yellow and add that to it too. Okay, and I'm going to add one more. Where should I do it? Right there. Okay, and one there. There we go. Okay. So now with the blue, I'm just going to go, I'm going to add a little bit of different color blue. This one is the cobalt blue. And I'm just going to do bits over there. Okay, now we've got that. So from that, we have used the spoon, the knife. Oh, did we use the knife? No, we didn't use the knife. Ah, I know why I need the knife. It's the molding paste. So this is that regular gel gloss. It's a gel gloss, but it actually is really, really cool. It's kind of like butter. I'm gonna open it up. And you won't notice it right now when I'm doing it, but after the painting's done and dried, it dries clear. So you could mix this with paints or not, but you just sort of scoop it on like butter, like that. And so that means when people are looking at your painting, I'm just gonna grab a little bit of red here. When it's all dried, you're gonna have these really cool bits that stick out. And I don't know, I absolutely love this stuff. And it's just super fun to use. Okay, and the green, there we go. So I use the knife and the spoon and the Q-tips and the dental floss. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that sponge brush that I use and sort of just take it and put a little bit of sort of drippy water paint. I'm going to take it like that. You can take it and then you can see it's dripping, drippy, drippy. I'm pushing it on. And when this dries, it'll look really cool. Okay, and so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just flip it up for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and well, 6 seconds. And you got some drips. And this one I don't love, so you kind of just, but the others I like. And there you go. There's a little painting, a really fast way to do a cool painting. And I will show you a detailed shot of that right now. And I'm going to gloss this nice blue painting up with this high gloss varnish from Liquitex. I love this stuff. You can just put it all over the canvas like that. And it just makes the colors just pop off the canvas. And I'm just going to leave my corner not varnished for right now because I'm going to put my signature panel on that section. But and close up, I'll do a close-up video of this at the end, and you can just see how it just pops the colors off, and the molding paste that I put on previously just sort of pops off the canvas. And I just love doing this. It's like you add a vibrancy or something to your painting when you add this, and it's just a really nice final coat that helps to protect the paint, but also gives the nice shiny appearance if you are liking shiny, and I love shiny. So there we go. I think got that mostly covered. And